Hey, how's it going, guys? Taking another video for you, and this time I'm going to be doing my weekly upload, because I'm a piece of shit. Anyways, today I want to be talking about something that I discovered in PTR. Now, about 2 days ago, I went to Dalaran to see if there was anything new, as I usually do every couple days on PTR, and I discovered that Chromie had a quest for me. Now, if you don't know, Chromie is that little gnome that has some type of whatever to do with lore. I don't know, because I never pay attention to lore in WoW. Probably should. Probably some interesting stuff. But I had a quest for her. So I did it, and I kept going through it. And what I discovered is that it's a scenario. Now, I can best describe it in its basic form as Withered Training 2.0. Now, the Withered Training, it was alright for, like, you know, the first or third try, and then after you got all the buffs, it just became boring, and the only reason I did it was for the easy AP. But this is actually pretty fun. So I'm not going to have any spoilers or anything. I'm not really going to even tell you what it's about. I will just briefly say that it is about stopping Chromie's death. That's all I'm going to say. I actually haven't finished it, so I don't know if you get any rewards like you do with the Withered Training, though I do know that you do increase reputation with Chromie, so apparently she's going to be a new reputation in 7.2.5. I should have mentioned that in the beginning when this is coming out. And I don't know what you can get with that reputation, if you can get anything for it. Again, I haven't finished it, and I don't even know if it's completely implemented into PTR. So there's that. So what it is you'll see some gameplay in the back, hopefully, if I put it in there. I hope I do. So it's basically, you got 4 different locations to go to within Dragonblight, and it's kind of like a puzzle, or like strategy type thing. So you go in there, and you get some hints, you know, like in the first one, you go talk to, like, a chick there, and then you go and talk to the trees, and you kind of got to figure out what to do. Then eventually, you know, you kill some things, you get some items, you kill some more things, you kill some more things, and then you're done with that place, and then a portal spawns. So there's 4 different places you have to go to, you know, see what the people say, kill some stuff, combine some items, and eventually you'll be done with it. It might sound a little boring how I'm describing it, but it really isn't. I don't want to give too much away in case you want to do this on live, and you just want to see if it's worth it or not. So, after you do one of the locations, you go back to Wirem's Temple, which is where this, like, you know, the whole thing starts, basically. You go to Wirem's Temple, and a portal will spawn. Then you go inside the portal. You have another little mini-game puzzle to do. That's probably the best way to describe it, like a mini-game puzzle. And then after you finish that, you have to go to the second location in Dragonblight, do that, do its appropriate portal, do number 3, and do number 4. Now, it may sound like, you know, that's going to be like a one-time thing, going to be kind of boring, but it's actually not, because you have a 15-minute timer. Now, the 15 minutes, you can only increase if you get these, like, sands of times that you click, and it'll give you 2 choices. They've taken a couple things from the order hall and thrown it into the scenario. So when you use it, you have one of 2 choices. You can pick A or B. A could be 50 reputation with Chromie, and B could be like a 10% buff increase to damage, or a 5% damage increase, or it could be more movement speed versus some loot, some gold, versus some time. And I've seen 10 second, 20 second, 30 extra seconds. Now, time is the most important thing in this scenario. If you see time pop up, you always want to go for it, because it extends the length of it, allowing you to figure more stuff out. This isn't a one-time finish. What am I trying to say? You can't finish the scenario the first time you go in there. I can almost guarantee it's going to be impossible because of the amount of stuff you have to do within it. So you basically, to finish the scenario, you have to go to each 4 locations in Dragonblight, complete them, you know, figure out what to do and complete them, go back to Wirem's Temple, complete all 4 of the portals, and that's actually where I didn't want to finish it because I wanted to experience it on live. I don't know if all the cinematic is there, all the dialogue is there or not, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to finish it. That's as far as I got, but I'm pretty sure that's all you have to do, because that's all that popped up from when I did it. So you have to finish all of that in 15 minutes, plus whatever seconds you have from going around the scenario, killing things. You sometimes get loot for it. Other times you'll find a treasure chest on the ground that you can right-click and also loot for the Vial of Sands. and it's pretty fun. That's basically the premise of it. It's just a nice, go by yourself, kind of relax, have a little bit of a puzzle, a little bit of brain power, and figure it out and complete it. I think it's really fun. Right now, you're able to just keep continuously going in there after you fail it. I highly doubt they'll let you do that when it actually goes to live. I feel like they're just doing that because it's PTR, and they just want you to experience it and mainly, report any bugs that are in it so it can, become as polished as possible when live hits. So I don't think that'll happen. It'll probably be something like Wither training where you can only do it every couple of days. But one thing I did notice is that when you got the buffs the first time, say you got like 20% increase the damage, you got an extra 180 seconds, which I think is the most I got, to the timer, and then you fail, and then you come out of it. When you go back in, I didn't have any of the stuff, so I don't know if they're, gonna let you keep going in it, maybe for like increased order resources or some new resource that we will get, or if it will be every couple days and they will allow all those buffs to stay, because if they don't, it's gonna be a little hard to complete it unless they allow you to keep your progression in there. So what I mean by that is basically, I was able to in one go get one location in Dragonblight done, and a portal, and a second location done, and then I failed it, but when I went back in there, the first two places were done, and the second place in Dragonblight was done. So it's I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but either way, it's really fun. That's basically why I want to make this video. It's also been a while since I made a video. I just wanted to let you guys know that there's definitely looks like there's going to be some interesting content in 7.2.5. How much? I don't know. Could this be the only thing? Maybe. I haven't looked at any of the actual patch notes for 7.2.5 or really dug any deeper to see what else is new there. That's the only thing I've found that's at least noteworthy of making a video or talking about. So that's where it is. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I might put the videos out of how to do each location and its specific portal. I'm not really sure yet, because I feel like if I do it now, not many people's going to care about it. But if I wait till it actually comes out, then people might actually watch it. So that's probably what I'm going to do. But if you do want to see it, if enough people want to see, the gist of it or whatever, I'll make more videos on it, because it really is fun. I had a good time doing it. Kept me busy for a little while. That's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see y'all later.